this video is all about the healing process of microblading. So after you've come to your initial appointment for microblading, you're gonna have your base set of brows. You are going to feel like you are king shit. Like it is, you leave here feeling so good. I literally have to tell people, sit in the parking lot of the beauty barn, take selfies. So many women are like, oh, I hate selfies. Oh, no, you don't today. Not when you get your brows. You love selfies. So no car accidents after microblading. Dear God, like don't drive and look at yourself. Do that in the parking lot. It's so adorable. You will love your eyebrows. You can go right to the store. It doesn't matter. Like it's pink. It looks like maybe you got waxed, you know, like it's pink around your brows, but it's really not crazy. Your brows will be like, if I'm right up close to you, I know that they're swollen. You probably know that they're swollen. The general public will not know anything. But that swell is what makes it so we need to do a touch-up appointment, because once that swelling goes down and everything kind of flattens back out, when you leave, it'll look it'll look pretty solid, like it's one solid brow. Once that swelling goes down and it flattens back out, it's much easier to see the individual hair strokes. And it also will show where we need to add some more. So I just don't want to over-treat the skin and the tissue when we don't need to at that first appointment. And that just goes with my conservative approach here, is that less is more. We do a little by little. I'd rather you come back for 3 appointments. That's all included in the $500. Than do too much at once and make your skin mad and make you uncomfortable. Do too much brow to begin with. So we go nice and slow and steady. Okay. Then inevitably, it tends to be someone's son. I don't know why it's a boy, but your son will say to you, what did you do to your face? That happens on day 2. And your high that you were on, you plummet. You look in the mirror and you're like, what have I done? Kara, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then you start to level out again. It is hands down. It happens. Somebody says something. Some people, nobody notices a thing. Great. Somebody has that teenage son, or 10-year-olds, they say stuff, hurtful stuff. And they'll just be like, I don't know why you did that. Your brows were fine before, which is sweet, but like, okay, don't make me feel bad. And like, this is my face. This happens with microblading because it's your face and you're doing something that changes it a little bit. It's okay. You will love them again on day 3. It is this microblading roller coaster ride. It's hilarious. Your body gets rid of 40% of the ink. That's a lot. So it does the same thing like a tattoo would. So if you've had a tattoo, you know that scabbing process. These hair strokes are so fine that most people don't even really tell that they've scabbed, but it does do a very fine scab and it falls off. What people do see is that they'll wake up and be like, some of my eyebrows gone. That it is not gone. It just, part of that scab is gone and part of the brow and some of it isn't. So day 4 or 5-ish can be a little weird because it's like some is still darker than it will be, some is light. It's a little funky. Some people that doesn't even happen to, so everybody's a little bit different. I used to have, the healing game is all over the board. People are different with what they recommend for aftercare. I really, best result has been, especially if you know you're a really good healer, not to overhydrate the eyebrows. A lot of people used to just, Vaseline or Aquaphor every single, keep them constantly hydrated. And honestly, I just tell people, if they know salt is the enemy, if you know you're going to sweat, put a little bit of barrier on there, a little bit of Vaseline or Aquaphor. protect the brow from the salt, and just carry on. You can shower, there's no crazy, it's an open wound. I wouldn't go jump in a lake or something right after, but we go through all of that at your appointment too. But heal process is about a week, where it goes through, like, it's darker, it's half and half, it's lighter, and then it kind of comes back to the middle of, like, this is what it's going to be. That's why 6 weeks later we give the tissue time to chill out, and then it's safe to come back in and add more hair strokes, thicker hair strokes, a little bit darker, all those things that we can fine tune at that second appointment. Okay? And then the same thing happens after that appointment. Usually we do a lot less at that appointment because there isn't as much to do, because we've already got the established brow. So the process is the same, but there's just less hair strokes to deal with. So the other thing we can do at that appointment is add some shading. So some people want that, some people don't. Shading makes it a little bit more of the powdered brow look, and it just basically adds color throughout the eyebrow, not just hair strokes. So it's kind of giving some shading in the background. It's something we can do and we can discuss when you're in. Okay?